goodness. It is only morning and I am already having one of those days. I gotta tell you, it's not shaping up to be one of the best ones. But listen, here's the thing. Bad days are a part of life. Everybody has bad days, even the happiness coach. So what I want to talk to you about today is how to take your bad days and turn them around. Or what I should say is how to take a bad moment and stop it from turning into a bad minute. A bad minute, stop it from turning into a bad hour. A bad hour, don't let it become a bad day, bad week, bad month, bad year. Get off that badness treadmill and reclaim your day and take ownership and decide how you want it to turn out. And let me tell you, I will be applying the strategies I'm sharing with you this morning to me and the day I'm already having so far. So I've got a two-pronged approach to recovering from what is looking like being a bad day or a bad moment. And the first thing is to reframe your experience, and then part two is to reclaim your day or your time. Reframe and then reclaim. So let's look at what that really means and how you can apply it into your life. Well, when you reframe something, you actually change the way you're thinking about it. You shift your perspective. The first and easiest way I think to do that with, the fastest way, not always the easiest way, I should be more honest, is to use gratitude. So I like to remind myself when things are going wrong that really what's going wrong for me is usually pretty much a first world problem. I should be so lucky as to be running late for a meeting, or to have the dinner get burnt, or to have a meeting go wrong, or to have a client cancel at the last minute. I should be so lucky as to have IT people drive me insane. These are good problems to have. In as far as the scheme of the world is concerned, I have all of my fundamental needs met. I have food on the table, I have shelter, I have love, I have companionship, I have clothes, I have many, many creature comforts. So what I do is remind myself how lucky I am that this is what a bad day looks like for me. Step one, have gratitude. The next thing you need to do is shift your perspective. So instead of thinking about what's wrong with your day or what's gone wrong, move away from that and focus on what could be right, or where you could be heading, or where you could be going with this. So take my morning, big IT frustrations with my new website. But when I reframe that, instead of focusing on what's driving me crazy, I can start to think about how excited I'm going to be to launch my new website, how good it's going to look, how pleased I'm going to be. So yes, that doesn't stop the frustration from existing, but I'm reframing my experience of it. Which leads me to my third point, which is to stop, focus on the feelings and start thinking about the facts. So when something goes wrong for you, instead of thinking about how it's making you feel, I feel frustrated, I feel angry, I feel embarrassed, I feel humiliated, I feel vicious, all of these feelings, instead just think about the facts. So what really went on? Let's take a bad meeting at work and perhaps your boss, shouts at you or has a go at you about something. Instead of thinking, oh my goodness, I'm humiliated, this is career ending for me, I'm really having the worst time, I feel like I could die. Take a step away from those feelings and think about the facts. The facts are that your boss perhaps behaved unprofessionally. The facts might be that you made a mistake and you got caught out on it. The facts might be that everybody was under a lot of pressure and somebody blew their steam. So get out of the feelings and focus on the facts. Once you've reframed your bad day with either gratitude, shifting your perspective, or moving from feelings to facts, or all three, then what you can do is reclaim your day back for yourself and make sure that a bad experience doesn't turn into a bad hour, bad day, bad week, month, or year. A couple of different ways you can do that. The first thing to think about is that isn't just happening to you. It happens. Stuff goes wrong all around, all of the time. You know, shit does happen. And instead of thinking, oh, this is happening to me, and really personalizing your experience, take a step back from it. Stop being a victim and realize that this is just happening. Stuff happens. You know, you miss your bus, so did everybody else on that bus stop today. Your train is running late, your plane is running late, your car ran out of petrol. Are you the only person this has ever happened to? Stop personalizing and being a victim and just let go of that. Remind yourself that bad days happen to everybody. They even happen to me. People say to me, oh, you know, you write about happiness. You must never have a bad day. Of course I have a bad day. I'm a human being. But what I'm really good at is stopping those bad experiences in their tracks. The next thing you can do is call on what I call your happy triggers. The things that you can do that you know make you happy. Now, there's a big difference between indulging in comfort behavior. You know, I've had a bad day at work, I'm going to go and get drunk. I've had an argument with my husband, I'm going to go and eat a whole chocolate cake. And just doing things that you know make you happy. So it might be a glass of champagne with a girlfriend. It might be treating yourself to a luxurious chocolate truffle. It could be just a walk in the park. One of my favourites is going to the movies. But take a minute to think about what your happy triggers are and then use one of those happy triggers to reclaim your day. So next time you find that things are going wrong for you, don't allow them to take over. Instead, reframe, reclaim, and go back to being a happy person who's simply having a rotten minute or two. I'm Domonique Bertolucci, and you've been watching DBTV, the place to go to feel good about who you are and the life you live. I'll be back again next week with another episode of DBTV, but until then, take care and remember, it's not about having it all, it's about having the things that matter. Oh, and by the way, if you like it, please like it, subscribe, and do share it with your friends. See you again next Monday.